Hello everyone and welcome back to Winston's Wild Moments. It's been some time and so we are just super excited as always when we're able to come in front of you all and just share some of Winston's Wild Moments.
Well, let me just cut you off because listen, I have an announcement to make. This right here is a lying first lady. She's a lie. She's a liar. And I'm telling everybody, I caught her. The Lord will not leave you in the dark. The other day, my wife, after we have talked about us going ahead and try to go ahead and get this son, I caught her taking them precaution pills. And listen, she was so slick with it that she was in the closet. I went in the closet. She was so scared. Eyes popped. She dropped it on the floor, reached down on the floor, and still dropped it in her mouth. Because that's just being slick.
No, I'm not being slick. Nobody said they were going to help us.
Okay. So, you know Pinocchio, the nose would grow. Well, the hair apparently grows every time she tells a lie. And so this was going on. You told a lie in front of everybody.
No, I didn't. I said if we can get some help. Rewind the tape. We got the footage. If anybody was going to sign up and call and say they were going to help us, nobody said they were going to help. I'm just not going to do it.
So what you were taking them Skittles for, I caught you?
Simply because I'm not quite ready. That doesn't mean not ever, but just not now.
You know what the Skittles do, right?
I don't know what the Skittles do, but I do know it doesn't mean not ever. Just not right now.
Well, lying first lady. I don't care what you say. Lying first lady. And not only is it a lying first lady right beside me, but she's a violent first lady. We, the other day, might as well tell the truth and shame the devil. We got the fussing over chicken salad. Chicken salad. She got hot over chicken salad. If you haven't had Dwayne Goss chicken salad, listen, before you go to heaven, get a slice of heaven and chicken salad. It is just that good. We tried it. And then we had to get just a larger quantity of it. Well, I shared it with my wife. I said, listen, love, it's only about a scoop left. She didn't move. So you know what I did? I went in there and got that scoop.
It was more than a scoop.
It was a scoop.
If you got a pack of crackers, it's more than a scoop because you wouldn't have had the crackers if it was just a scoop.
I didn't just pull the crackers out, but I just got the whole, now that we don't have no more, we got some real crackers. I wanted to get some real crackers. So she thought that we was going to split a scoop.
No, I thought he was going to let me have it because that's love. There's no greater love than a man to lay down his life for a friend. You supposed to lay down your life and gave me that chicken salad.
If you find anywhere in the scriptures where the Lord told me to give you chicken salad, then I will repent. But hold on, because you tried to tie in our marriage vows with chicken salad. You was just that mad that you pulled the covers over your head, all tight-lipped over chicken salad.
Yes, because I wholeheartedly believe at that time that you had violated our vows.
Rich or poor, sickness and health,
hungry or full.
I don't remember saying that.
Well, you must have blanked out.
I did.
I don't think that was in the vow though. But seriously though, I just felt so heartbroken that you had eaten the last thing of chicken salad.
A scoop of chicken salad.
It was so good, y'all. It was so good, and I saw it, but I just knew that my husband was gonna allow me to have the last amount of chicken salad. And he didn't, and it really hurt my feelings.
So an hour later, she came in and said, I know you just playing. What a chicken salad so I can eat it. I said, who playing over a scoop of chicken salad?
Yeah, I thought I had just been praying. I said, I know. He did not eat the last amount of chicken salad. He knew how much I enjoyed that chicken salad. You knew how much it was great, it was fresh, it was good. And you ate the last amount of chicken salad.
Then you punched me over chicken salad. Yeah, look at the camera. You punched me.
It was was
I said
playful.
I said you wasn't
It was
violent.
a playful punch.
If somebody say ouch, that ain't playful.
I was just a little tap.
Which if now you like this.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I don't think so.
I know so. I can show you the bruise.
Whatever.
I
Not
told
over
they
no
know
chicken
you're a lying first lady now.
No, not over no chicken salad. But I was disappointed.
No, you were hot
Yeah.
over chicken salad. And you start trying to justify it by saying the wedding vows say that I'm supposed to give chicken salad away,
And it's
the
also
Lord
a
want me.
testament of your love for me.
Yeah, because you try to say you can't love me
I felt that way.
over chicken salad.
Over chicken salad. I sure did. I said, he don't love me for real.
And that's what you kept saying. You said, I just found out you don't love me for
Yeah,
real.
I said, he can't love me.
You said all these years you don't love me.
You don't
and
love
I
me.
kept saying, we talking about chicken salad.
It was the principle. It was the principle.
And speaking of chicken salad, let me tell you something that irks me about you. When we got the chicken salad, I was telling you, I said, love, there ain't nothing like this chicken salad. Yeah. And you start scraping, oh, what is this? I said, just try it. But you do that all the time. Try it first.
I did.
You can't eat the same thing over and over again. You gotta try it. And then once you tried it, kept going back.
It was good, just as it was. But I'm going to come back to that upper echelon.
But then you shame me, you know. Each segment on the Wild Moment, you remind me not to shame you. Mm-hmm. But you, for whatever reason, you wanted to have this bet that you was gonna get back in the wedding dress.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And
So true.
And so you was like, I'm gonna get back in it. You was like, next year you want to have something big, and you're gonna come down in your wedding dress. And then you begin to say, well, I can wear my wedding dress, but ain't nowhere in the world you can get in your suit.
That is true. One, you don't have the suit.
True.
Because it was a rental. But
Yeah.
we were talking about next year would be our 10th year married. And just something, I said, you know what, I think I could work towards getting the dress. I'm not far off, but, you know, my handsome groom, on the other hand. We'll play back the footage of the wedding as we get closer. So that'll be like our working up to that
You
moment.
know what? I'm gonna get my measurements, and I'm gonna get the same size suit.
Okay.
If you gonna get in that same size dress,
That will work.
and we'll try that. But so what you got planned next year? What you want us to do?
I want to go to Bora Bora.
Where?
Bora Bora.
What we gonna do there?
Renew our vows. I don't know. Put our feet in the water.
We got married in LaGrange.
But we're going to go to Bora Bora.
Who gonna go with?
Well, Seven said she wanted to be a part of the wedding.
Who gonna do the ceremony?
A creative counselor.
You gonna get him to go to Bora Bora?
I believe I can do that.
Okay, Dora.
I believe so.
Okay, all right.
We'll see.
Yeah, we definitely going to see. But the other day I was so proud of my wife, my spouse, my helpmate, the mother of the kids, the one that wears so many hats. She woke up the other morning, right before we was gonna head out and go to some meetings. Had a busy week, and my wife, I thought, had cooked some fish and grits. I'm like, boy, we done made it. Fish and grits. And I saw the grits and I saw the fish, and I got ready to get one of those fish and realized it wasn't fish. It was bacon. The bacon was fried so hard that it looked like fried fish. I was so disappointed. I ain't gonna look at her because I know I should cut her eyes at. I was so hurt and disappointed.
First of all, it was not my fault.
Okay.
I tried this different brand and it was like uncured Sunday bacon. And I bake it as the instructions were on the actual package. And it just got hard.
It was so hard, the bacon had a tail on it. So I'm telling you, I thought it was catfish. I said, we finna have some fish and grits.
Yeah, it just cooked quicker. So.
But you tried.
I did.
And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, it was good. But, in the wild moment, we talk about the good, we talk about the bad, and we also talk about the ugly. And we try to share parts of our life that perhaps somebody out there can relate to what they're going to in their life. And as my wife was sharing, next year will be 10 years. Thank God for the journey. Haven't arrived to the destination, but we are learning to enjoy the journey more and more. But early on in the journey, we went through a period, a season that was tough. Tough for me, tough for her. It was just tough. Sometimes you just can't help what people say. You can't help what people think. You can't help the latest rumor. And for whatever reason, sometimes it seems like bad travels much faster than good. And so early on, young preacher, was in church, really trying to find our way as a young couple. And there was this rumor that was going around.
The rumor was that my husband was beating me.
Yes.
I remember getting, one good friend had called, and I'll never forget, I was at work, and the individual reached out and was like, hey, I'm hearing this. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm not getting beat. And so it was one of those things, we were hearing about it, but no one ever came directly to us. And so we always try to share, okay, what can we learn from this? One, made us closer, because we realized that, there definitely is something that God has in store with us or for us, because there was just so much going on, so much that was pulling against us, that we was like, okay, this is something that obviously the enemy does not want for us to come together. And fast forward, we realized that it was for ministry's sake, and then of course to bless God in the midst through our marriage. But it also helped us to realize that, man, if I really was getting beat, then nobody come to help me. Then nobody come and knock on the door, And it was like, how do we evolve as people? And I know some people may say, well, I don't want to be in the business. Well, if you're having a conversation about the business, then you're in the business in a sense. But it just made us to really want to encourage some couple somewhere that may be going through something, and you're trying to outrun a situation, a rumor, a circumstance. It's something that happens, and we learned from it, we grew from it, and it made us realize that if we hear something about someone versus going to other people, let's go directly to the source, and one, make sure that that person is okay. Because that's a serious accusation. It
is, and I just, I really pray that as a community, as a culture, that we learn how to go to one another. A lot of times we go to everybody else except for that person. And if this was really the case and really was going on, then it should have been more than one person like, hey, I heard this. Is it true? And we both said we respected them for doing that, because, hey, they're going to get it from the horse's mouth. And if you're good, I'm good. So that's just something we all can learn, because unfortunately there are people that go through those nasty situations. This was, if anything, you should have been checking on me, because I've been getting beat. I've been abused. It needs to be a hotline number going flashing across the screen, because the whole time it was me.
First of all,
we know you're lying, first lady.
No.
Why you closing your eye? Look in the camera. Open your eye.
You know I don't beat you.
For real, Cletus.
If anything, it's play licks, stuff like that. I don't just downright beat you now.
Okay.
Don't be getting that, because people would say, Sister Winston beat Pastor Winston. No. But hey, This is the 9th year, and we, in that moment in time, didn't think we would be able to overcome that time in life. And so,
because it was tough, you want to defend yourself, you start and sometimes getting paranoid. It's like, you know, how many really think this, and how can you think this, and let alone at this time I'm a youth pastor, you know. And for people to say that and think that, it was tough. But as you stated, when it felt sometimes that it was so many against, we just got in the trenches with one another, and we grew stronger out of that.
Yeah.
You know.
And it put to test the word of God. Like, if he is for you, who can be against you? So God has shown himself strong in our lives, and fast forward, we didn't understand it, but hey, it was one of those things to grow us together. So he gets the glory still out of that bad time.
And we didn't, you know, start going on social media, you know, we didn't, we're not going to do ministry. We didn't become bitter where, you know, we kept being who God created, ordained, and called us to be. And we outlived it. We outlived it, you know.
So that could be the message for someone. You will outlive it. Whatever it is you're going through, just keep living.
So all I got to say is, once again, it was never her. It was me.
If you believe that, comment below. If you believe that Sister Winston would lay a pretty finger on Pastor Winston.
Why your finger gotta be pretty?
Because it's pretty.
Your finger?
The finger. Yeah.
You got a pretty finger.
A pretty finger.
Okay, pretty finger. But we want to salute you as a mother, to all you mothers out there. Without you and God, we wouldn't be here. And you've been an awesome mom, and I know you want to share some things about your mom. Yeah,
because this is the first Mother's Day without my mom. And there's so many people who are going through first moments without their loved ones. And so I always try to be real in the moment and be transparent. And so it had me just thinking about this time last year. We were really in the height of the pandemic, really starting to just try to understand the severity of the times. But as Mother Days approach, you know, I always made it a point to do something and spend time with my mom. Not only just Mother's Day, but really all the time.
Yeah, Mother's Day was every day.
Yeah, Mother's Day was every day. And my husband deemed her the mother of all mothers, because that's how, you know.
You treated her.
I treated her. She was the mother to me of all mothers. And so I remember last year getting up early and going to Hardee's, because she loved Hardee's, and going and getting some breakfast.
And let me commend you, because it's a testament to just God's goodness, His grace. Because if we were rewind to the funeral we was just talking about, which, you know, I guess you blanked out, and she didn't remember how many people were there. She doesn't remember some actions and things that, and she doesn't even remember. She shut it down.
That's what my husband said.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you charged up everything, and then all of a sudden you let it win. Yeah. And so at that moment, I didn't think I thought it was gonna be a while before you smile again.
Yeah, I agree. I remember moments. I remember seeing certain people's faces that I knew were there, and I do remember telling them I just need a moment. I remember saying, I just need a moment.
We both need a moment, because when you had and I like how you call it a moment, but it was more than a moment. When you, ain't no other way to put it, you cut the food.
Well, I mean, that's my mama.
I mean, I get it. But I'm just letting you know, if anybody didn't know you didn't love her, or you thought she was a mother, you showed everybody down the street. And then when everybody rushed, and I'm thinking, we in a pandemic.
True.
And it was so many people around us, and you know your husband.
Yeah.
So I'm having a small panic attack because so many people are around, and they thought they knew you more than I know you, because they thought they was gonna move you. And I stood back because I know you. Until you get ready to do something, you're not gonna do it. And so they was like, you need to get up and do this. And I'm like, when you said you wasn't, and I watched them, and you still, you still shutting it down.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, I guess reality had hit. That this would be kind of the shift of a new time, a new chapter in my life without my mom. And so I go through all that to share, like, I thought I had so much more time. I thought that we would have many more moments and memories and years and time, and so you just never know. And so for this Mother's Day, it's my plea, love on your mama. Love on her. Do something. Even if it's just FaceTime. I got screenshots of FaceTimes during the pandemic. I got still the picture of her holding the hardest with a mask on. I got all of our previous Mother Days that we spent in cooking. He talks about my cooking, and my mom used to talk about my cooking too, but
She did.
she would say, you need a little bit more, salt, or a little less cheese.
Or just tell you something missing.
Something missing.
That's what she always gonna say. Something missing.
Yeah, she would let me know. I would try though. I was like, Mama, I don't want you to cook. I got this. And she loved my fried chicken.
Yeah, she did. She loved your fried chicken.
And so I remember every Mother's Day in the most recent years, I would cook and
But the grand thing about it is, right before she was able to transition, we brought her here. Once we both called her like, hey, just come over here after your dad passed. And when I tell you she was in a 5-star restaurant,
oh yeah,
I was getting jealous.
He was.
I mean, you was delivering plates, and I remember y'all was going back and forth upstairs. You wouldn't just bring it up there if she needed salt, pepper, butter, 3 more ice cubes, whatever it was. You did it. Yeah. So you honored her. But that wasn't just then. You always, whether y'all was going shopping, going out to eat, whatever the case may be, trust me, you did that 3 times over. You did. So there's still something to be joyful about. And to have a mom that make you cut the food like that, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Then I remember you asked, you said, Love, did I really do that? I said, yeah, you really did. You said, Love, did I embarrass you? I said, yeah, but I stood there.
Yeah, because I know how he is. He doesn't like spotlight. No. The fact that we're doing this is just, extraordinary. But I honestly just was overwhelmed with emotion. And like you said, she means still to this point so much to me. And, it was just, I don't mind cutting the food. And obviously I did.
And the great thing, I guess, is to see that she lives on, you slowly, day by day, turn it into her.
You think so?
I know so.
What am I doing?
And now, as we get ready to transition to the next and final conversation in our wow moment, I want to say this. God's blessings on each and every one of the mothers. I pray God's hand and favor continue to be upon you. And listen, even to those who are having, like my wife, to deal with this time without mother. Listen, just because mother is not here, remember the God that gave you mother is still here. So we celebrate God even in the midst of missing mom, because without God wouldn't be no mom. And so you still have something to be thankful for. But before we close, me and my wife were in conversation, and you always talk about people commenting, but something that has just disturbed me, you know, in the wild moment, we try to talk about so many topics. Nothing is really off topic. And we were talking that when this pandemic started, and I was thinking that now that we have one common enemy, an enemy that does not care color, creed, community, finances, faith, background, I thought that we were really going to rally, not as different races, but as the human race. And I just really thought that, man, love would conquer, and the compassion for your fellow man, your brother, your sister. And now, you know, as we was talking, are we going to come out of this better? Or are we going to come out of this bitter? And that's a question that I raise because I don't know how we're going to come out. I just don't know. I pray so, but it just seemed like so many times, man, if you can't love in a pandemic, if you can't forgive when death is so much around us, if you can't try to lift someone when so many are down and discouraged, what will it take? What will it take?
This is the time for it to really happen. Like, this has been, this season, this time in life, in my lifetime, has been the most difficult and challenging ever. So if it doesn't happen now, I don't think it's ever going to happen. As I shared with you, I feel like it's a spirit that's always been here. It just gets maximized or minimized depending on the situation, circumstance.
It's like in this time, if you don't agree with me and you don't feel the way I feel, then we can't agree to disagree. We have to be enemies. So from everything to, if you wear a mask, don't look at me crazy if I'm wearing a mask in Walmart, or if the vaccine, or you know, or those who are not sure, whatever the case may be, can we just still love one another? You know, churches, you know, should be ever so loving, ever so just prominent, compassionate in this time. And reason I'm saying wow, because I keep saying totally different. We still fussing, we're still fighting, we're still being petty, we still just, it's like we almost gotten worse. That's the wow. That's been like wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see it. I know it. But the biggest thing, of course, in the territory I've charted, I just realized that I gotta keep and hold on to my peace. You know, I can't worry about the ones who are trying to destroy it, because they're gonna be there. But I need to hold on to my peace. I need to hold on to my joy. I need to hold on to my laughter. I need to hold on to my husband. I need to hold on to my daughters. Hold on to the good sense the Lord has given me to manage finances and to manage people's circumstances. Like, as I tell people every day, I can only control what I can control. And so that's what, you know, I try to realize. There's only so much I can control. As you said, I be trying to figure it out in my mind. You're like, I'm always trying to calculate. I'm always trying to know the beginning to the end. But there's only one God that knows the beginning to the end. So I take that pressure off myself, and I just allow him to be who he is. And so that's all I have to say.
all right then. Well, what you got to say as we end about taking them Skittles?
Having another addiction is a lot. And I'm already, as you all can see, I'm still overcoming life. And then you want me to add another bundle of life? as I'm still
But they
dealing
call
with life.
not a bundle of joy.
Bundle of joy, but it's still life. It's still somebody I gotta take care of, be responsible for. And I know he wants a son, and he already said believe in God for it. And I know I'm the avenue, you know, for that to happen. So y'all continue to pray for us. Continue to pray that I stop taking Skittles. So Pastor
Pray that
Ken.
she'll stop lying. That's what you pray. Stretch your hand out toward this lying first lady and say, First Lady, stop lying.
I'm not
Taking
lying.
them Skittles. I caught you though.
It's just a moment in time. It's just a moment in time. Give me some time. I gotta get my nerve together. Give me some
I
time.
don't need your nerve. That ain't what I need, your nerve.
Give me some
You
time.
can keep your nerve.
Give me some time. And some help. That's it. I just need some time and some help.
Well, hope you enjoyed this wild moment. We truly enjoy sharing life and what happens in life, good, the bad, the ugly, the laughs as well as the tears. We thank you. Shouts out once again to all the mothers.
Yes, happy
my
Mother's Day.
my spiritual moms, all of you, my baby moms right here, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Love you all.
Happy Mother's Day.